I'll take 2 steps. Are you gonna walk? What a good girl. I'll take it. I'll take 2 steps. Too early on a Sunday for you, sweetheart? Good girl. Hi, little love bugs. Are you up waiting for me? Are you already up and waiting for me? Are you hungry? Okay, let's eat. Are you walking? Are you walking? Are you walking, baby girls? Hi, sweetheart. Are you hungry? Come on, let's eat. Look at you go. Baby girls. Look, we're live on Facebook. Sweetpea, we're live. Say hi to everybody. Baby girls, say hi to everybody. You have so many people out there that love you. You're sending kisses. finished lunch. Oh, we're getting all the kisses. Sweetpea needs a bath, but we decided that we're gonna go live on Facebook instead. We'll do the bath later. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sweetpea, say hi to everybody. You wanna go for a walk? Wanna go for a walk? You need to go forward or reverse? Hey, silly girl. She's got a nice little waddle going on. We just finished lunch and she ate a whole ounce. If you go potty on Facebook, that's not cool. Hey, Sweetpea, come back. Come back. Come back. Everybody wants to see that cute face. Come back this way. Is it almost nap time? This is Sweetpea in her milk coma. She did so well today. You did so well. Oh my goodness, you need a bath. She needs a bath. This is so much more fun. This is so much more fun. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Who's the most popular puppy ever? What? You don't want me to stop? Okay. Too cute. You try to walk again? She is getting so much stronger every day. She's obviously still very unsteady. Hey, Sweetpea. Do you want to go back to bed? I don't really know how she's staying up. She drank a whole ounce, which is one of her largest meals. And you can see it by this little belly. Who's got the bellies? Who's got the bellies? Oh no, you want to flip over? She does this. Wait, I gotta come over to you. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Where's that cutie? Where's that cutie? Alright, we just wanted to say hello and say goodnight. Say goodnight, everybody. I'm gonna go take my nap. Then I'm gonna get a spa treatment. And then I'm gonna eat again. Right? Isn't that what we do? Oh, she just waved. I know you guys saw that. She totally waved. Say bye-bye. Oh, and now she just burped. You're hilarious, girlfriend. You ready? Bye, everybody. Can you tell everybody this is why I can't get any work done? I can't get any work done. Because I'm getting all the kisses. Time for Sweetpea's weigh-in. Hey, wait, don't move. Don't move. You stay right there. Oh my goodness. We're almost 15 ounces. Who's a good girl? Time to go back on oxygen, Sweetpea. Are you feeling better? Where you going, little girl? Sweetest peas.